Hello my friends, welcome back to the Leviathan crew mod. We are jumping in to shoot the messenger. And this is the first mission where I am actually fairly concerned that we are going to net lose some biomass. I think through the last couple missions, in fact the entire campaign so far, we've done a very good job at making sure that the biomass has gone up and up and up. But this is going to be one of those spikes where we have a lot of enemy power on the board, a lot of burst damage specifically, and we do not have a whole lot of tech to deal with yet. So we have to make sure that we treat things with respect, right? Like this entire mission is one where a good storm, a good, really just a lot of different things can actually annihilate us. The Colossus can do good. Ooh, kill local fauna for biomass. Don't mind if I do. Well, that's going to increase things. I'm getting a couple Zerglings really early, and this is because I want to go down and I want to grab that second base, once again for safety, right? Like, having more economy to get stuff up really quickly is how we overkill. What do these do? I don't really have time to... I'm just going to grab it. I don't have time to read it. We'll read it after we deal with these guys. And grab the base. It can't be bad. It has spines. So we're going to lose a couple of these Zerglings. It is what it is.
We'll destroy the chambers and take the biomass if we can.
Okay, there we go. Now we can pull back.
This hive cluster now belongs to the swarm.
Burrow. Burrow. Come on over here. Drop some creep. Drop some creep. And we're going to make lots of units, and we should be able to defend everything now. I'm actually going to sell these Zerglings now. Send them into the little trash compactor. Turn them back into biomass, so they don't lose it. Broken Horn, he's going to chill with us for a little bit. By the way, this is a new feature that the mod maker sent me a message earlier today about. But Broken Horn can now be reconstituted on the spawning pool. I don't know if there's going to be other hero units throughout this campaign or if they'll be able to do it. But it looks like he costs 125, 25 gas, 6 biomass, and a supply. So he is not cheap to get back, but he is get backable, which I think is very cool. Because he was absolutely destined to die at some point. And I think that, you know, it's very Zergy to be able to get that sort of thing back. Particularly because he's melee, right? If he was a Hydra or something, then it would be significantly easier to keep him alive and it wouldn't really be an issue. Okay, just take all these things down, get Broken Horn to attack guys. Nice. Grab a couple friends over here. And then I think we are clear for a little bit. By the way, investigate unusual Protoss stasis chamber, unique biomass opportunity. So we're going to have to look at that. There's a lot to do here. I think Broken Horn is now going to go burrow. We're going to grab a couple queens. Do some injecting. And start spreading the creep and playing defense for now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can we stack injects? No, we cannot.
You cannot stop us all, Kerrigan.
Alright, the Hydra has 25% health regeneration and 20 life, and attacks apply a debuff that reduces enemy life armor by 1. This debuff lasts for 5 seconds, stacks 5 times, and gives +1 rank. Oh. Okay. That's pretty good. So that's a massively stacking debuff right there. That's going to be very helpful. Really liking having inject. Don't have to get those extra hatcheries. Look at all this larva. So we're just going to sit over here. We're going to grab some more of these spines. And then grab some of the carapace upgrades on these guys. I think that the queens would really benefit from their slowdown. And then I'm going to put the roaches in front so that the fighter escort will shoot them instead. We're not going to need that many injects. Like in the later stages, we're going to be maxed out and it won't matter. There was an Artostalope over there. We got to get him. Everything here goes down. Drop creep tumor. Activate the energy thing, which has also been fixed. By the way, this is a mod. People were asking, is this mod available to the public? It is. However, I would say, personally, I always think that it's worth holding off until we have finished the showcases here, because people have some really, really good ideas. And those ideas very often get implemented into the mod and make them significantly better. For example, as I said, the thing about Broken Horn being reconstitutable, that was chat's idea. That was a YouTube comment idea. And that sort of a thing, I think, makes the game significantly more fun to play. And these archives areas are a great place to crowdsource that type of thing. When you have a receptive mod maker, like this mod maker is, whose name I'm blanking on, I feel really bad. Sorry, this is the first time they've made something. I remember people, once they've made stuff, I've talked to them a bit, but I've only talked to this guy like once. Oh, I gotta look it up now. We're not under attack. We're still building things up. It is... Oh, I can't look at it.
They're bringing more warp
No,
online.
it's on Discord. Okay, so if you have OBS open on Discord, it it abbreviates everybody's name as dots. It's called streamer mode. It's great to have, but it has an option to close streamer mode with an X, and it doesn't always work. So I closed it, and it's still abbreviating. His name is P. I feel terrible. I'm a bad person. I can't remember. It's Penny something, but it's not the guy from It, and that's why I have a hard time, because I keep thinking it's Pennywise, but it's not. Not be wise to think that. Alright, we're going to deal with these guys, and then I think we are going to start moving out onto the map. I've been spending a lot on upgrading instead of getting high density of units. Partially because I think the durability is very important here.
A shuttle is beginning to warp.
What did I just kill there? Did I kill one of my own guys, or... Well, that sucks. Penny Royalty. Penny Royalty, that's his name. Got it. All we had to do was fight some Protoss units. He's great. Oh, I feel very embarrassed now. I should have just... It was on the... You know, it was one of those things where I should have said nothing. I wouldn't have looked bad if I had just said nothing. But then it was on the tip of my tongue, and I was like, no, that's Pennywise. That's the clown from It. It's different. It can't be that. No, it's Penny something. Who uses pennies anymore anyway? Gotta discontinue the penny to save me from embarrassment. Oh, these build fast. Look at that. I forgot that we got the upgrade that makes them construct really, really quickly. Alright, we're going to inject. Keep everybody moving forward. I'm going to probably grab a decent roach count in a moment. Maybe this is enough, actually. We're going to use these roaches over here. I have a little plan. Gonna open that up.
My queen, completing
Oh.
bonus objectives will increase your power level.
I loaded the wrong save.
Shuttles from a new base.
So,
Oh, that makes things a little more complicated.
when I do one episode a day like I do in things like this,
Good to have.
sometimes
To improve.
I forget to actually do a save because the game auto-saves, so I didn't save after I picked the roach thing, so I don't have roach burrow, which means we're gonna have to fight the guy with storm straight up instead of burrowing under him and sniping him, which is gonna make things a little bit more painful. Not really excited about that. We're still doing okay. Creep spread is looking quite nice. We are effectively maxed out. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate. I don't even know how she pathed over there. It did kind of mess up the carrier, though. The carrier leashed and went over to a weird spot, so that's 2 biomass down. 3 because she's a queen. Oof. Just keep upgrading these. Creep tumors don't cost biomass. I really want to get over to these locations and see what's going on with the stasis chambers. Let's make sure you get healed. But we haven't, I haven't felt safe. This area is so scary. You know? It's not good. I don't want to be there. It's hard to attack into. It's a choke point. They have that Colossus on the high ground. It's going to do so much damage. So I've kind of been putting it off and just idling around and bantering about nothing of importance. Let's start getting some spines at this point, or you're maxed out. We're going to have to open up this supply, drop a couple creep tumors, and then I'm going to send the queens in here. Hopefully they can just tank storms. Yes. It is so disconcerting when the correct strategy is to just sit in a storm and be blasted by it. But it does work. Until it doesn't. And then it feels really bad, but I felt like it was going to be fine there.
The Protoss are launching 2 sets of shuttles. Tenacious bastards.
Lots of queens here. Don't really need to inject, but, you know, we can. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab this shuttle over here. And then we're going to head over to the left-hand side, and then we're going to use the fact that we're on the left-hand side to attack these stasis chamber and the unique stasis chamber, and we'll see what our awesome loot is for this mission. I love missions that have extra loot. Just campaigns like this that are like, hey, we gave you some weird thing. I'm just so happy about it. I don't even care if it's good. It could be Broken Horn also breaks his tooth or something. I'd be fine with that. As long as it's something. So one of the reasons I'm focusing very heavily on the Hydra here is because these immortals are scary. They're one of the easiest ways to have the enemy punch through. Oh, well, that's one guy down.
It must be destroyed.
Yeah, we're losing a couple spores here, unfortunately. I think we had like 330 supplied or biomass to begin with for our reference when we're done with this, because the goal on this mission for me is to just break even. If we break even, I'm pretty happy with the way that it went, just due to the it's easy to lose stuff, you know. Even the carriers, they basically 2-volley a Hydra down. So if the transfuses don't go off, if 2 attack at the same time... Whoa, hello! Hey! A nice little event! Ursidon attack that also happens to give some biomass. Love to see it. Very cool. I forgot what I was saying. I'm so sorry. I got distracted by Ursidon Vermilion attack wave. Okay, you have to die very quickly. We're going to burrow the guys in front.
The Protoss have
Things are going okay.
One shuttle through the conduit, and you will feel the might of the Golden Armada.
Oh gosh, yeah, this is a place I knew I was going to take a lot of damage in here. It's just not easy to make it through choke point on low tier stuff against Protoss. All things considered, it went quite well. We're going to have to pull back for a little bit to deal with this stuff. But we're in real good position. And we should be able to jump back and take this before it gets reinforced. Bro, that mineral fields are depleting, so we can turn those into more spores. Good, good, good. Oh, no. Burrow. The Archons are super spooky, too. We got over here. I do not care about that in the slightest. So this must be the special stasis chamber.
That's the last stasis chamber.
No, it's not. All spores and spine crawlers now have 50 shield. Oh, and they need it. Get out of there.
Change incorporated.
You go this way. Everyone moves to intercept. Get out of there. See if we can save you. You two guys need to run as well. Spores run forward. Sporeward. I think we lost one spore there, and that is more than okay. Oh, jeez.
The Protoss have launched more shuttles.
Honestly, I'm really happy with the way that this mission is going. I thought it was going to be a lot rougher. I thought units were going to be dying left and right. Really have been able to avoid, like, getting jump scared by a psi storm. And those are the important things. Let's see.
Mineral field depleted.
Get more of these around here. Then you got a lot of stuff to build. Seems mostly good. And just keep doing this.
Unacceptable command.
Brave Protoss, get wrecked. Spread pretty well against that Colossus. I just got really frightened there. I saw my supply was down to 176. And I was like, did I just lose 50 supply without noticing? No. Spores. I can't wait for Terran Ghosts to EMP my spore crawlers.
It must be destroyed.
How ridiculous that would be. Okay, they got a little bit of stuff over here. Oh, just transfuse. Oh, geez, that hurt. And then they're attacking over here. We want to keep these alive. That was a typo. StarCraft typo. And then there's only one wave left. They all go to the center, so we can just build our defenses here. I want to have the spores in the front, even though the spores do count as biomass. They're tanky, right? That's the important part. They're just tank. I think they're one biomass apiece too, so it's not like we're losing that much if a spore goes down compared to losing a queen, for example, which is multiple biomass. I didn't check how much a Hydra is. Hydras are 3 biomass as well. So we're kind of going to spread everything out. Get you guys burrowed, and hopefully this doesn't go too badly. Some queens up here for the transfuse. Oh gosh, double Colossus. Let's see. While they're attacking the spines, move forward, burrow that. Pull you back. Pull you back. Went really well. Oh man, I was expecting that to be terrible. I think we're going to have like 400 biomass at the end of this. I didn't kill as many Artostelopes as I would have liked because they just don't register to me. 405! Really good! Oh, I'm so happy about that. I was so afraid of this mission. All right. Well, that's going to help us go into Char feeling a little bit better about ourselves then, huh? Because Char, particularly old soldiers, I think is going to be... That's going to be a toughie. Let's check the Kerrigan abilities. We have improved Overlords, or we have Zergling Reconstitution. I'm really feeling Zergling Reconstitution. I think that efficient spawning is a little bit too good, but I think that having 20 or so Zerglings off of Reconstitution, not a bad idea. By the way, a couple things about this mod. The mod maker told me that evolution missions do not exist. So we're working with what we're working with. We're not getting Raptorling buffed guys by what's his face. Apparently it was just like impossible to balance or whatever, you know. We're getting groovy spines though. I think that's what we're going for. That is not frenzy. That is movement speed increased and movement speed on creep increased. Or 20 maximum life. Yeah, I feel like having the range, particularly now that I know that they apply an armor debuff with their upgrade, having them in the back and the queens in the back, acting as debuffers, basically no matter what composition, having a couple Hydras with the range, I think is going to be very good. And then because I loaded the wrong save, I'm going to, I guess we want to go to adaptive plating now, because we are going to not really be fighting high-tech Protoss stuff for a very long time. And adaptive plating is fantastic against everybody else. All right, guys, that is going to be it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Very happy with the way that mission went, and I hope you are too. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.